7.1. Let's just get as much done as we possibly can. What is the probability, starting with number 1, what is the probability that a card selected at random from a standard deck of 52 cards is an ace? There's 4 aces in a deck, 52 cards in the deck, so that's 1 out of 13. Let's do number 5. What is the probability that the sum of the numbers on the 2 dice is even when they are rolled? Well, this is the only way I know how to do this, is to just draw this little chart. The possibility of getting a 2 is 1, the possibility of getting a 3 is 2, the possibility of getting a 4 is 3, the possibility of getting a 5 is 4, the possibility of getting a 6 is 5, the possibility of getting a 7 is 6, the possibility of getting an 8 is 5, 9 is 4, 10 is 3, 11 is 2, and 12 is 1. Right, and so this is the only way I know how to do this problem, is just to remember this chart. And you may or may not have discovered this chart before, but it's really handy for doing these problems. So I'm just going to count up the total first, so I can get my, what is this, the denominator? Right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so I'm going to count the total on the right-hand side, right, because this is the sum, and this is the number of ways to get it. And so we're going to count the numbers of ways to get, one of these even numbers, right? Or rather, all of them. And so we're going to do that. And so we got to find our denominator first, right? So how many on the right-hand side in total, right? 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 will come out to be 36, and you can do that math if you like. And then we're going to count just the number of ways for just the odd, or just for the even, right? Because we want it to be even. Yeah. So the probability of getting a sum of 2 is 1. The probability of getting a sum of 4 is 3. The probability of getting a 6 is 5. The probability of getting 8 is 5. The probability of getting a 10 is 3. And the probability of getting 12 is 1. And if you add those up, you get 18. And so 18 out of 36 comes out to be 1/2. Right, that was number 5. Now let's do number 15. And so number 15 is kind of a good one. Basically, you've got 5 cards in the deck, but you can really think of these 2 cards as one card when it comes to rank, and this card as the second card, right? You can think it's the first, and this is the second, right? And then this is in terms of rank, right? We actually only have 3 cards, right? We only have 3 different ranks. In terms of colors, we have how many colors, right? These 2 are the same hand, but I'm just counting colors really fast, right? We have color 1, right? Color number 1. You have color number 2, right? I'm going to make that a little bit neater. Right, and so this, really, this is just 1 out of 4, right? And this is 1 out of 4, right? Rather, we shouldn't write it as 1 out of 4, because it's not. It's really a combination, right? And so, right, is 4... Wait, let me just do some quick math checking. Let's see, 4-1, 4-1 versus 4-2, right? Because the back of the book says 4-2. I normally did these problems this way, but I don't know if that's actually going to work out, right? 4-2 is 6. Right, and 4-4 is 16, so that doesn't work. So the answer is 4-2. It's not 4-1, 4-1. I guess the way you can think of this problem is I need to determine 2 different colors, right? And so one of those colors is going to be this, and one of those colors is going to be this, right? Right, because these 2 can't have the same color, and these 2 can't have the same color. So instead, we're going to group them as those who, by those, we're going to group them by those who they can't group with, if that makes any sense at all. Right, we're going to group these into one group. These are the B's, right? If you want to call them, think of the B colors, right? And these are the A colors, right? Where A and B can either be can be 2 out of the 4, or sorry, can only be 1 out of the 4 different colors. No, they can be 2 out of the 4 different colors, right? A's can be any of one of 4 colors. Getting off subject here. Right, so for rank we've got 3 different ranks. But we'll just do the first 2, right? 13 choose 2 different ranks from 13, because these 2 groups are different from this third group. This card here is 44 choose 1, because once we pick 2 different, or rather we pick these 4 cards, we also can't pick the other 4 that they're associated with, right? So if we pick a 2 and a 3, right, and then we get, like a heart, right, maybe this one's a diamond and this one's I don't even know how to do a club, right? We'll just pretend that that's a club, right? And this one's a spade. I don't actually know how to do a spade either. Call it an S, right? Then we also can't use the other 2 2s and the other 2 3s, right? So 2 2s, 2 3s, that makes 4 cards, and we used 4 cards up here, so 52 minus 4, or sorry, minus 8, right? It's 44, and we're going to pick 1 out of the 44 remaining cards for this card. So that's where 44 choose 1 comes from, and the 13 choose 2 comes from your choosing this rank and this rank at the same time out of 32 different ranks. And then the colors are going to be 4 choose 2 colors for the first. You know what? Look at my bottom diagram. This bottom diagram is wrong. You should not think of it this way, because that is not correct. You should think of it in terms of the first diagram, right? We've got this pair here, right? Let's also erase this. Right, you've got this pair here up on top, and that pair is going to have 2 different colors, right? And the second pair is going to have 2 different colors, right? 2 colors out of 4, and then 13 choose 2, and 44 choose 1. Right? Let's just double check my numbers. Yeah. So that's how you should think of it. 52, 5. Right, and so there's your answer.